Okay, good evening, man. This is a special request, man. You heard this is a special request tonight. Um, I'm at the desk, right? Let me get my music. Let me get my music going, y'all. Let's get the music going. Now we're gonna do this together. Man. Yeah, let me get the music going. Y'all hear? I know y'all can hear that. This microphone picks up everything. This microphone picks up everything, so I know y'all are hearing all of that. This is a special request, right? See the thumbnail that I'm using. Shout out to my team, right? You see that thumbnail? That's a customized thumbnail. I'm gonna get to this motion, right? Hey, these motherfuckers, yo. Don't mind the pyroglyphs, man. Don't report the channel. Don't say yo they're shooting. That's fireworks. That's fireworks, y'all. We're gonna get to this motion. Give me a second. I want to share this. I gotta share this because I don't want them to miss it. This is specific for somebody. Catch it. I don't want them to miss it. They had like some type of party next across the street. So, yeah, you know what it is. Send this to somebody first. We're gonna get you emotion topics. Oh man. I'm gonna get some drinks. Give me a bag. Alright, while it's going down. Hopefully y'all enjoyed all the content that I dropped today. I dropped a lot of content. I've been staying consistent with that. Right? Putting out content on content, man. That's what we're doing over here now. We are drowning them. And a lot of the content that I'm putting out on the move. Right? You see me en route. Let me see how many orders I did today, right? That's another thing I want to touch on before I get on this topic. Right? I see a lot of these guys, right? They supposed to be business owners. Do all like, yo, when do you work your business? Man? I did a live one that I was like, yo, niggas, why do y'all just sit around? Like, are you an engineer? You're an engineer, you gotta do a lot of studying it. Shit. Where do you work at? Yeah, what do you do? A lot of times I just see you niggas just, in group chats. Grown men having group chats. That's a sad day, right? Well, to each his own. That's how you network. That's how you network. But let me get me a beverage. Let me get my beverage. I don't know how long the fire is going to be going on, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Don't report the channel. Don't say they're shooting. It's not gunshot. Right? It's not gunshot. I see Daffy's a little nervous. Daffy doesn't like fireworks. Yeah, 4th of July been over, man. I got me a nice sauce punch. No, man, no. Daffy doesn't like that shit, man. I don't mind. Remember, Daffy is a shelter dog. You rescued her from the shelter. So you see Brownie does, Brownie's him. Let's get to this motion. Man, these motherfuckers. 4th of July been over, man. 4th of July been over. You just gotta bear with that, man. They had a party. I guess they doing the fireworks. So we're gonna do a live. Oh man, Tony, somebody even increased my Tony. Oh, right here. Here it is. Thank you, Tony. Yes, he did. You are from. Oh, hey, Tony, thank you. Here we go. Thank you, Tony. Tony hit me off, man. Totally appreciate that delivery. Thank you, Tony. Shout out to Gumbo and CW. So let's get into this reaction, right? Thin line between love and hate. Hopefully this isn't a long video. I didn't even look at it. We're gonna do this together. Hopefully this isn't a crazy long video. Let me see how long the video is. My channel was monetized. I can't really play a video too long. If it's a long video, CW, I might can't do it. You might have to send it to one of them bum channels that play other people's content. The video was mad long. I don't know. I'm about to look right now. It's not a long, dragged out video. I might do something with it, but the video is too long. It's not long. Oh, perfect. All right. So this segment is called the CW Sauce, right? I'm going to pull something up real quick. You remember the former NFL? He played in the NFL, but he was, I think he was more CW. Feel free to jump in the chat and educate the people too. Terrell Pryor, Ohio Buckeye legend, right? He was a hell of a football player, college football player. Also made it to the league. Now he has had an issue, which I am going to pull up. Give y'all a different look with the content, right? A different look, right? A different look. Now, don't mind me if I'm a little silly tonight, right? Like I said, I was getting to the motion order. How many orders did I do, man? I only did 4 hours. 4 hours and 24 minutes total. But 7 batches. I did 7 batches today. Seemed like it was longer, man. You know what it was? I had like I said, man, fight week. Did a lot, man. Caught up to me. But Terrell Pryor, former NFL player, and also, like I said, he was a standout for them Ohio guys are different, man. Old Ike Turner ass niggas different, right? But Terrell Pryor, right? And, he was a standout, hell of a football player, right? I think he played quarterback as well as, wasn't he like a receiver? Right? He was a receiver. He's been getting into some shit. car crashes and all kind of other stuff. This one we're going to talk about is beating up his girlfriend. What is like term, right? Jeanette is her name, right? CW. Just getting it all ready. Jeanette. Jeanette probably put that wombat on him. And you know how that goes, man. Some of these guys, man, a woman puts that on them, man. They don't you know. Jeanette Native. He's from Jeanette. And that woman probably put that Jeanette wombat on him. Right? And he just, you know, he could not quote, right? He could not quote. You know? That's how a lot of these guys are, though, man. A lot of these guys, like a woman, will do that, right? You catch my live I played earlier about how a woman could be your upliftment and also your downfall, right? But he is accused of assaulting this woman, right? Now, she stabbed him, right? I'm going to pull all this up. She stabbed him. Her name is Shyla, right? She stabbed this nigga, right? Quarterback and wide receiver, yes. Thank you, CW. Shout out to CW segment, too, man. So if y'all want to donate to the channel, feel free, right? This is CW segment. I told CW I was going to handle this, right? Now, this isn't the video that CW gave me, but I can get into this that much. But now, a little background story before we get into this. This is the girl right here. She looks like a little fire, little bitch. A little bitch, right? Don't mind my language, man. We're just trying to get you better spicy content. Hey, you little bitch. You're covering your face up. You cut the man, right? She's accused of stabbing him, right? So first one we're gonna go to this one when she was taking it. Don't hide now, bitch. You used the knife, right? You used the knife, didn't you? You little heifer, right? You had the knife, right? You had the knife, right? Let's look at her hiding her face right here. Hiding her face, man. Check the vibes out, man.
Briston is due back in court this afternoon. She's accused of stabbing her boyfriend, NFL free agent Terrell Pryor, during an argument at an apartment in the Strip District in September. She's charged with assault and attempted murder and has been on house arrest.
Attempted murder, right? Right now, look. She's in charge. Now look. I'm going to catch some backlash from the women on this, right? Pay attention. Murder, right? Attempted murder, and was on house arrest. Right now, I gotta play devil's advocate. Terrell Pryor, NFL player, right? Let's flip around the scenario now. Had that been Terrell, accused of stabbing her, right? Would he have been on house arrest, or would he have been denied bail, still awaiting trial, right? If he would have stabbed her, right? If Terrell Pryor would have stabbed her, would he have been on house arrest? Or would he have still been in jail, right? She has an attempted murder charge. That's a serious charge, attempted murder. That means she almost killed him or attempted to murder him. But yet she was given house arrest. This is how she comes out. Now, why was she might have been given house arrest? Do they have any priors? CW, do you know? Was she a battered woman, right? Simple assault, right? Did he assault her? Is this a retaliation by her? Let's find out.
More breaking news. The girlfriend boyfriend of NFL free agent and Jeanette native Terrell Pryor faced a judge for the first time since police say she stabbed him. Lindsay Ward is live outside Allegheny County Courthouse, where she was at the hearing. Lindsay.
That hearing lasted maybe about 20 minutes. Shalea Briston's attorney was trying to get what he called a nominal bond, but that judge denied that request. And when that happened, her family, who was in attendance, such as the mother, the father, and the aunt, they were visibly upset by that decision. Now, we talked to Briston's attorney after that hearing was done. His name is Lee Rothman, and he said his client was acting in self-defense that night when she allegedly stabbed him.
Yeah, I stopped it. You see how I stopped it, right? I'm watching this with just with y'all. Didn't I say, damn, he must have been whooping her ass or something, right? You see what her attorney said. CW, you watching this? How is the content looking? How is the content looking, right? Are you watching it? Didn't I say, yeah, he must have been whooping her ass. Right? You see what her attorney said. She was acting in self-defense. She was acting in self-defense, so she's a battered bitch. Part of my language. I'm just doing content, y'all. She is a battered bitch. So she said enough was enough. Now, Terrell Pryor is a superior athlete, NFL player, big man. Maybe that is why she was granted house arrest and these things. But let's get back to some more of the content. I have to stop and go because I don't own this content. This is a reaction.
Terrell Pryor. He believes because she has no criminal record, has a job, that she is not a risk or a threat to the public. Briston is charged with attempted criminal homicide and aggravated assault. Rothman says not only is he deeply disappointed in the judge's decision, but believes because Pryor is an athlete, he is looked at differently.
Well, we're extremely disappointed in this.
Damn, he looked kind of fucked up, man. That bitch wanted to work on him, man. She wanted to work on him, man. My whole thing is this. Why y'all together? If it gotta get like that, right? If it's like, that's beef right there, right? Thank you, CW. That is beef, right? That bitch tried to take him out, right? Attempted murder. That's beef. Why y'all together? Now, sometimes, like I said, the dick can do that to you in the pussy. So, you guys got like an evil relationship. You ever watch Vampire Brooklyn? Remember Vampire Brooklyn? Eddie Murphy played a lot of different roles in it. Rest in peace to his brother, Charlie Murphy. That's Charlie Murphy's movie. You know, he wrote that. Remember the scene where he was like, hey, evil piece of pussy, right? You can look at her mugshot, like CW said. That's an evil piece of pussy right there. And she showed it. She tried to kill him, right? Now, it's apparent, you know, they had physical relations. It was an item. But it's to the point now where she tried to kill him. Now, let's listen to what her attorney is saying. You know, we got to stop it and go. This is content, right? It's not on. So I got to stop and go. But monetized over here.
Is rolling. First off, this is a situation where a young lady was being attacked by a 6'4", 230 pound.
Oh, man, look. I didn't even watch this. Yo, CW, this is my first time watching it. Didn't I just say that? Right? Ah, man. You can tell I've been in the system and noticed it to the T. I should have been a lawyer, man. God damn it, I could have been an attorney, man. Maybe one of my kids will be, man. It's in them, man. Damn. Didn't I just say that shit? Holy shit. Yo, I said, yo, he's a superior act, man. Yeah, you can tell I've been around the block, man. That's why I'm one of the hottest agents in the game, man. I know how to talk, man. Fuck what they tell you about, man. I'm about to bring that back, man. I could have been that girl's attorney, man. Did you catch that? Did you just catch the sauce? I just said that, man. Hold up, man. Hold on. I gotta stop the music on this. Wait. I gotta stop the music on this. Timestamp this. This is the 20-minute mark because I am definitely using this. I just said this, and the man, her attorney, said I could be her attorney. Oh my God. I had to stop the music on this, man.
By a 6'4", 230 pound man who's a superior athlete in her own home.
Oh
and for the
man.
judge to make a finding that she's a danger to the community. First off, this is a situation where a young lady was being attacked by a 6'4", 230-pound man who's a superior athlete in her own home, and for the judge to make a finding that she's a danger to the community.
Man, I said it, man. Damn, I said that, man. I said, yo, that man is 6'4". He's a black menace. Nah, I said he was a superior athlete, but that's how they're gonna look at it. Like, yeah, you are a big superior athlete. You run a 6'3". You run a 4'3" 40-yard dash. You overpowered this young petite. She looks like she's mixed, so they might look at her as a lily white, right? You are a big black buck, right? Trying to manhandle her, and she happened to have a knife and gutted you like a fish, right? Well, you see what her attorney said, man. Big 6'4", 230 superior athlete. Man, thin line between love and hate, man. But why are y'all together? If you got to put your hands on it, Terrell, right? Now I'm talking to you, Terrell. You got money, brother. You mean to tell me you are that out of touch that you need to whoop a bitch's ass? Like, just get rid of her. Get rid of her. You can't get no extra pussy, right? You can't. Look, listen, I got to be real tonight, man. CW, hopefully I'm not offending you how I'm doing my reaction. This is for you. I'm sorry if I'm offending you. But I'm just calling a spade a spade. Like, nigga, if you got money, you know how many bitches, what is her name, Briston? You know how many Bristons are lined up to want to suck your dick, nigga? But you want to beat this bitch up? These niggas is dumb, man. That's why I said they don't, like, real niggas don't get money. Real niggas don't get the opportunity like this. It's always dumb niggas, respectfully. Because, Terrell, you a dumb nigga, man. And luckily for you, you did not die. But you are putting your hands on this girl, according to her attorney, and she got a hold of a knife and went to work on you. But I'm saying to myself, it's like, I don't give a fuck if the bitch fucks somebody on you, right? You're Terrell Pryor, Ohio Buckeye, free agent NFL player. You mean to tell me you can't get no extra pussy? You can't. You should have had like 4, 5, 6 bitches lined up, nigga. What the fuck you doing? What are you doing? But how's the content looking, y'all? How's the content looking, man? This shit is sad, man. This big buck, this big black nigga. You a big black nigga, right? Yo, I'm gonna talk the real shit. The attorney is being nice. What he really want to say, this big black aggressive nigga, right? This big 6'4", 240-pound testosterone black nigga attacked this girl in her apartment. That's what he did. Over aggressive ape. You over aggressive ape, right? Yo, it's just content. Yo, see, tell me, man. Hopefully I ain't offended you. I'm just doing the reaction, man. I'm just doing a reaction. But this 6'5", 240-pound over aggressive ape attacked this girl, and she happened to get a hold of a knife and almost killed him. So maybe that's why they gave her house arrest, because they said, yo, this big black nigga, you big black nigga, you jumped on this little petite girl, you fucking coward. Yeah, she knifed you up. Better glad she didn't have a pistol, man. She might have let off a whole clip on you. You big black aggressive ape. Save that shit for the field. But it's just content tonight, man. But let's continue on.
Seems to suggest that women beware. If you're being assaulted and you defend yourself, that you're going to be held in jail without bond.
There she goes.
And Rothman had a lot more to say than that. He even brought up the Me Too movement. And of course, we'll have that much more for you in regards to that later on in our newscast. There's also a news conference later today at 4:30 involving Pryor and his attorneys. We will be there and bring that to you as well this evening. Reporting live downtown, Lindsay Ward.
Downtown, this big black ape, Terrell Pryor. You big black ape. Now, this was 5 years ago. But this is, I'm just, breaking it down to you guys like this. Because that's how they look at it. Right? And hopefully this doesn't offend you. It's just content. But that's how they look at it, right? And that's why Terrell Pryor, you can't do these things as a big, superior athlete, right? I said what is really they're saying behind the scenes, right? When the attorneys met and the lawyers, right, and the judge, they meet behind chambers. That's what they said. This big, black, aggressive nigga, savage. He's a fucking savage, right? That's what the attorney said. But he was on camera. He was politically correct. But behind closed doors in the cigar lounge, or how they move around, he said, this fucking aggressive nigga jumped on my client. He jumped on her. He had so much energy from the field that he brought it to the fucking house. This aggressive nigga, right? And as a man, you got to know that, man. You have to know that, man. Especially as a superior athlete, man. You got to know that, man. You're held at a higher standard. A much higher standard. But, Terrell Pryor, like I said, he probably been fucking white girls his whole life. And this little mix, you can tell she has white in her. She's not a full black chick. And a lot of the brothers, they love white girls. It is what it is. White girls, they do things. And a lot of the brothers like that. And I know in that region where he's in Pittsburgh and Ohio out there, I was in Ohio, these guys, the brothers love the white girls. I remember being in the Walmart. That's all I seen. I'm like, damn, you niggas don't fuck with the sisters out here? I remember going back to the hotel asking a lady that, and she laughed, right? I was like, yo, the brothers don't get down with the sisters out here. Yo, I swear every black dude had a white girl. It was like 8 Mile. They had look, I'm not judging, right? But these niggas had all like trailer bitches, man. Like damn, like you niggas is different out here. Like you don't fuck with your sisters out here. But they had all the trailer girls, man. I was like, yo, this ain't nothing wrong with a white girl, but it's like, damn, you niggas find like some of the dustiest white bitches, man. Yeah, that's what a lot of niggas do, right? Respectfully, right? A lot of niggas, right? Well, we just kicking this CW's segment. I'm talking my shit tonight, right? A lot of you niggas will do that, man. You niggas will get some of the dirtiest trailer park white bitches, man. Like, come on, man. That's just like low down, man. You won't fuck with your sister, but you will get you a dirty Mongol, right? You get a hillbilly bitch, right? You will get you a white hillbilly bitch, man. And act like you got a catch. Like, no, you got Becky Lou, man. Becky Lou the dick suck, right? You ain't got no catch, man. You ain't, yo, I swear in Ohio, that's all I seen. I was like, yo, these niggas is different, man. Yo, me and Reem was in the Walmart. I was like, yo, every black dude in there had a white girl, man. But they had some beat up white bitches. I was like, yo, these Ohio niggas is just different, man. I was like, yo, these niggas is just, and they was proud, right? Yo, it was like 8 Mile, bro. Yo, Toledo's like right there. Cause we had the hotel you fly out of is Detroit. So it's all right there. But I was like, yo, these niggas is different, man. Yeah, they was just happy to have them old. Yeah, they had some old. Yeah, look, I didn't see one brother in there with something. I was like, all right, you got the slave master's daughter. You got you a cat. These niggas was in there with Buster Brown white bitches. Like, damn, brother. Like, come on, man. You need to go get you a sister. If you gonna fuck with some shit like this, you gotta build with your sisters, man. I swear, yo, every aisle, man. Like I don't discriminate. I like them brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, Haitian. I don't discriminate. But I was just like, damn, them Ohio niggas was different out there, man. And they was like, they was like proud, man. They had some old they had, I'm gonna tell you, I already know. You know, I'm from the projects, grew up and raised in the projects, so I know. Them motherfuckers had the white Section 8 bitches. Don't get it twisted. See, a lot of times, I know this is going somewhere else. Hopefully you enjoying the CW. This is your what's name. A lot of times, they always be trying to act like it's the blacks that's poor and poverty. But if you look it up yourself, there are more white people on welfare and Section 8 than blacks. Look it up. Look it up. These are facts. These are facts. Look that shit up. Look that shit up. More white people are on welfare and all that in Section 8. Look it up. This is the truth. And I swear, when I was in Ohio, I seen a lot of them. I remember I told you how Toledo, Ohio was looking, ran down, right? Motherfuckers don't talk about that. It was there were blocks, literally blocks and neighborhoods abandoned. And these are the white bitches. These niggas look like these are the white bitches that where they got these white bitches from. These are abandoned sections. It's like, yo, you niggas is nasty out here. They had crackhead looking bitches. I was like, yo, you niggas is just different. And these niggas was like proud, like they had a catch. Like, no, nigga, that's not a catch. You don't got nothing, brother. You got the Hatfield and McCoys. Remember when Dave Chappelle said, Jester, if anybody's sleeping with my sister, it's gonna be me. Them niggas had bitches like that. Yo, CW, man, you gotta stop sending me these shits, man. But this is just content, y'all. This is just content, man. That's what that girl probably put on Terrell Pryor, man. I mean, Terrell Pryor, you know, he became a statistic 5 years ago, man. But that's how it is, though. If you can't whoop a woman, bro, especially as an athlete, you gotta learn from the Mike Tyson. All the athletes lose, man. Whenever you have any type of physical altercation with a female, you are going to lose. That is going to be the narrative that the attorney's going to use. These different, these different, what's the name? They're all going to use that. They will use that speaking point on you. That you are a athlete, you are a big, strong black buck, and that's what it's going to be, man. That's what it's going to be. And Terrell Pryor fell victim to that. He fell victim to that. And luckily for him, he did not die. Now, other guys have succumbed to this. They got shot. A woman, opened rounds on them and all type of other stuff. So you got to be careful. But my whole thing is if it comes to that point in any relationship, like, go get one of them dusty brown bitches, man. Go get a dusty brown bitch and to each his own, man. To each his own, man. But CW, man, I hope you enjoyed this, right? Now, CW sent me a different one. Let me see if I can find his. Let me see if I can find the video he sent me on this. But that's what it be though, man. Like, when things like this happen, and as you can see, this is what he does. He was a woman beater, man. Look, they dropped the charges, right? I told you. I told you. Look, I didn't even really know about this, but I told you they was gonna drop it because he was the big black aggressive nigga, right? That's what happened.
Breaking news, a judge dropped the most serious charge against a woman accused of stabbing Terrell Pryor.
Shalea Briston will stand trial on a lesser charge, and Pryor is still facing charges too. Paul Martino's live with reaction from both sides. Paul.
Yeah, well, she's still in big trouble, but attempted homicide
Drop.
charges
Yeah.
were dropped against Shalea Briston today. Briston, that is. She's still charged, however, with aggravated assault, accused of stabbing Pryor. Pryor, for his part, is charged with simple assault. He's accused of beating Britton. The hearing had a soap opera feel.
Yeah, he looks like Ike Turner.
As NFL free agent and Jeanette legend Terrell Pryor came to court, followed by his former live-in girlfriend, Shalea Briston, who's charged with stabbing Pryor.
She put in work. Look at her, right? You see her swag? Look, she's a killer. Look, she put in that work on that nigga. Look, he's the victim on the low, right? I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Look how he walks in the court. Yeah, she caught him lacking. He was a big, strong NFL player that tried to physically beat her up, but she put in the work. She put in the pain. She got that knife and almost killed his ass. Look how he's walking. He's the victim. Look.
NFL free agent and Jeanette legend Terrell Pryor came to court.
Look at her.
His
Look.
former live-in girlfriend, Shalea Briston,
Shalea
was charged with stabbing Pryor.
She stabbed him up.
The prosecution says it was a drunken assault. Briston's lawyer says it was self-defense.
That this was clearly a situation where Ms. Briston was being assaulted, and somehow during that event, Mr. Pryor suffered some injury. It's clearly not a situation where anyone intended to kill another human being.
The prosecution contends she tried to kill Pryor, but their eyewitness, Deja Irvin, the woman in the orange jacket, didn't see it that way. With some conflicting testimony, she said Pryor beat Briston, quote, like a dude, and she never saw him.
He was a savage. Yo, look, he was a savage, man. He beat her like a dude. He beat her like a dude. He said why she didn't get jail time. Why was she, CW? He's a big, black, aggressive NFL player. He beat her like a dude. They got the black girl to say that he beat her like a dude, right? You got the black girl, his own sister, said that he beat her like a dude, right? So this big, aggressive, 6'4", superior athlete beat that little petite, mixed white girl. She's a white girl in that court against him. He beat her like a dude, and she got a hold of a knife and almost killed him. Terrell Pryor should have got another girl instead of beating on her, but he was so hooked on her, he wanted to beat on her.
Knife, but she admits taking Pryor to the hospital while he was bleeding badly.
Not surprised that she told a story that lent itself to a self-defense argument from Ms. Briston. It's her best friend. She started playing up her intoxication and blurred vision, which, you know, she's taking up for her friend.
Pryor, for his part, would not discuss accusations that he beat up both Briston and her two girlfriends.
Yeah.
Mr. Pryor, do you beat up women?
Yeah, that nigga beat up too. Right? Yeah, yo, Terrell Pryor is on YouTube, right? Yeah, he's like these YouTube boxing niggas. Them niggas beat up bitches. Yo, Terrell Pryor's down with the E-Man woman haters, man. That nigga beats up bitches, man. Yeah, the reporter was hilarious. Yeah, they knew that nigga was beating on women, man. Yeah, Terrell Pryor is sick, man. Yeah, he got a sickness, man. Yeah, he beat up all those girls that was there. That's why he got his ass. Yo, you ever watch Sparkle? Yo, you ever watch Sparkle? Yeah, he was. Yeah, what was Mike? What was Mike Epps' character's name? Yeah, that was Terrell Pryor. Yeah. Yo, what was my man's name? Staten? It was something like that. Yeah, that was Terrell Pryor, man. Yeah, that nigga was beating up girls, man. Yeah, that nigga's a coward. Yo, he's a coward. Yo, he beat up all three of them girls, man. Yo, that nigga's a coward. Yo, why he ain't beat up one of his teammates like that, man? Oh man, I can't, man. Oh God. Yo, CW, thank you for this topic. Look, I didn't even, yo, listen, man. I'm watching this right now for the first time, the video you sent me. Yes, this is 5 years old. I gotta start doing more content like this, man. Oh man. Yo, this was good tonight, man. Yo, he beat up girls, man. Yo, he has a sickness, man. That nigga's a superior NFL player. Yeah, he was comfortable with beating up girls, man. Yeah, he was comfortable beating up girls, man. Yo, he was whooping out women. Yo, he was whooping out women. Oh my God, they got a hold of that knife and putting that pain on him, man. Watch what the attorney said. Hold on. Oh man. Yo, I'm in here laughing so hard I knocked the mouse over. All right, I got the mouse back. Yo, the reporters are hilarious. Yo, look how the reporter did him. Yeah, they know he's a woman beater, yo. Look how the reporter did him, man.
Both Briston and her two girlfriends. Mr. Pryor, do you beat up women?
Terrell, come on.
So Pryor, for his part, will head to trial for simple assault. That's a
It's that
misdemeanor.
Pryor. Do you beat up women? They knew he beat up women, man. That's sad, man. Terrell Pryor went out, man. He went out. Thank you for this topic tonight, though. CW, you gave me a hell of a good laugh. Oh my God. Yo, CW, I can't stop laughing, man. I cannot stop laughing, man. Oh my God. Terrell Pryor, man. He was a hell of a football player, man. But a lot of these guys, like I said, these guys, athletes in general, they're violent, man. And a lot of them tend to, they have these outbreaks with their girl. But I'm on it like, damn, dude, y'all make a lot of money. You guys make a lot of money, right? Why would you when you're at that status, women are throwing themselves at you. They're throwing themselves at you. But these guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not that type, man. I'm not that type, man. I'm not that type. I would have found somebody else. If it gets to that point where you gotta physically assault her and you're fighting, it's like, yo, bro, man, you're worth millions. You can't find you another piece of pussy, right? You can't find you another piece of pussy. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You have to find the phone call. Yeah, look. That's what they're doing right now. They calling Sauce. I don't want to talk to nobody, man. I'm just putting out some content. I'm about to go to bed. But thank you for this topic, CWC. My phone is blown off. My office hours are from 9 to 5. My office hours. Yes, you got to call Sauce, man. I'm going to charge him, man. Yeah, a guy like him, his consultant fee is not $250. His consultant fee might be $2,500, man. 5 racks. He got it, man. Like, brother, if I gotta walk you off the edge, man, you got money, brother. That's a $2,500 call. It's a $5,000 call, man. But yeah, these guys, I don't know, man. But you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you. The higher you go up in the food chain, these people know these things about you. They know these things, man. They knew that was his MO. You see why the reporter said, "You whoop them, you beat on girls, Terrell." They knew that was his MO. You know how? Look, I hate to say this, right? When you're a star athlete coming up, they cover up for you a lot of times. You get away with a lot of stuff. This they knew this was this was his MO, man. This was his MO. You just don't get to a certain point and then you just start beating on women, right? You think now I don't even know, but we could probably do a background check. I bet you he had issues like this. You just don't get to this point in your life and you just start like they say he beat up all of them, right? So you just don't get to that point and you beat up girls, right? He probably been doing that his whole life, but he got away with it. He got away with it because he was Terrell Pryor, right? Guys get away with shit, man. When you're an athlete or you are quote unquote a celebrity or something, you get away with a lot of shit, man. Until they be like, yo, fuck it. Enough is enough. Let's expose this guy. And that's what happened, man. That's what happened. But how is the content looking now, man? Thank you, CW. Appreciate you. You know, I got the boxing out there. The boxing content is out there, man. Definitely check it out. I'm glad they stopped the fireworks, man. Glad they stopped the fireworks, man. But yeah, this one right here was fun, man. Don't yo look. I was gonna clip this up. I ain't gonna clip this because if I clip this and put some of this out, they're gonna judge me on it. Oh, he was saying that the white bitches were dirty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna judge me. Oh yeah, I told you, man. He's a racist. He said the white bitches were dirty. He said the niggas was fucking with dirty white bitches in Ohio. Thank you, CW. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But this is the Source Experience. Um, just thank you for the topic, right? But yeah, I'm not gonna clip none of this up because they're definitely like, I told you this guy, man. He said the dirty white bitches. He said the dirty white bitches. He said the friend called 911 and said and should have let him die. The front court, man, yeah, that was different, man. They took him to the hospital. They probably felt bad, man. She look. You seen how he looked, so she put in some work on him. She put in some work on him, man. She went to town on him on that knife, man. But like I said, we don't know how bad he whooped her out, man. We don't know. We don't know how bad he whooped her out. You know. He said, check the two. I mean, I will, CW. I will. But this is the Source Experience, man. The news by Shanewz. It's a little different content tonight, switching it up, man. But check out all that box of content I dropped. Shout out to the members. Check out the Stitch Duran. I also dropped Shushu Carrington up close and personal views, right? How about those views, right? How about those views, man? Did you see those views, right? Let's close with that. Hold on, let me go over here. Let's close with that, man. Cause I watched some of the jealous fan zone groups, different hate groups online. They was talking about the fights, man. Right? Did y'all stream it? Did y'all watch it? Right? They was talking, right? They was talking about these fights, right? So why don't we close out, right? Guys always talking about views, right? Let's see some views that are fights. Some fight week views, right? Alrighty. Here we go. Some fight week views, man. Through these doors. Walking through these doors. Once again. Once again. Once again. Huh? That's what it is right here. Big Bruce Carrington just interviewed his dad. You know the vibes.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12 rounds for the vacant interim WBC featherweight championship of the world. Do not miss this action between these two undefeated fighters and world contenders, Bruce Shushu Carrington, Shanewz the Beast. Fight time.
Man, how was that, man? How was the content looking now, man? But this is the sauce. Yes, this is the sauce experience, man. Another fight week, man. Too bad some of these guys that talk boxing all the time didn't even go to the fights, man. Local fights too, man. They didn't even pull up, man. they didn't pull up, man. Maybe they couldn't afford a ticket or get a ticket, man. But shout out to Top Rank, ESPN, last televised fight with ESPN. You know, uh, but this is the Source Experience, man. Yeah. All right. How is the content looking now? Once again, CW, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Just a little content, right? Don't judge me. It's all content, man. Don't judge me, right? I gotta upload some of my new stuff. I gotta take some of the old stuff down. I gotta just, this Shanewz boxing is heavy right now, man. Shanewz boxing is heavy. Shout out to Shushu Carrington and his team and his dad and all those, he had the dude out here. Yo, what's the dude? Aaron the plumber. Aaron the plumber was at the fights, man. Brodusky. I think he said something like that. He was the Shushu was big, yo. Shoes, he has a lot of celebrity status, man. You know who else was there? Tito Trinidad, Sabrel Matisse. Did you see the encounter with Sabrel Matisse and Richard Henderson? You see the difference? See, Sabrel Matisse is a black Puerto Rican. Him and what's his name had a little back and forth, but he didn't do him how he did Teofimo because he knew Richard Henderson is his African brother. Sabrel Matisse, and or maybe I'll do something on that tomorrow. Thank you, CW. Thank you. My phone is blowing up right now. Right? I'm in high demand. Right? I'm in high demand. Oh man. But I'm going to bed, man. I gotta be a machine operator tomorrow, man. Look, I gotta get out of boxing mode, right? I was in boxing mode for a couple days. Boxing and delivery. I gotta get in machine operating mode tomorrow, man. I was out and about doing a lot of boxing activity, man. Right? I was getting to the boxing activity. Yo, CW, if you're still in here, right? Tell these guys, right? These guys that sit online and they want to debate boxing, right? Ask them if they were here, right? Yo, CW, be like, yo, man. Sauce told me to ask y'all if you guys, made it out.
It's not even a job, bro.
Does your man meat stink? Our brand new soaps helps with cleaning men's balls.
Look how I did them, right? I was like, I felt like I was on it like this, CW, right? Because I know these guys don't go nowhere, right? So I want how easy it is. Look, that's the right. That was the win. There goes my guy, Big Bruce. Get him something.
This is what I tell all the fathers. You see it.
Now, before I let you go, now let me ask you.
Father's dedication.
That's why I came back to the gym.
Check the fly cat 2.5.
If you're struggling to make.
I gave you guys a whole day. Now, CW, you ain't know I had the moves, right? You gotta have the moves.
I'm in the fucking bed at
that video was hilarious. You heard Joe Genie? He said when he was fighting, he was in the bed at 8:30, 8 o'clock.
What's going on over here? Monty's transforming on him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Hello.
Monty's our champion, man.
Explore.
Here goes Tiago. Hold on.
Yeah, y'all see it, man. Live on deck, man. How do y'all
CW, I ain't seen none of these niggas, man.
Front line.
It was there at CW.
It's going down tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, right here.
Yo, year 6, man. Year 6
WBC title shot. Man. It's going down tomorrow night,
I didn't see none of these niggas, CW.
There, the Madison Square Garden, man. I don't know where you guys be at. You talking, but are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Yeah. I ain't seen that, man. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show me.
No.
You see, my man told me I wasn't supposed to bring it in. It's a tripod, bro.
He said you can't bring in a selfie.
Yeah, I had a tripod. Look at all these tripods in TW. I ain't seen none of them niggas. Where was they at? TW?
Yeah, you always want to get the clowns, right? That's why you got to do what you do, man. How was the content looking now? He said I wasn't supposed to bring that in. Let me look. And then everybody in here got one, huh?
Yeah, everybody had one.
Everybody in here got one.
Yeah, he told me I wasn't supposed to bring him out.
Larry, check this out.
Yeah, he told me I wasn't supposed to bring him out.
The news.
Everybody had one. Look. Yo, CW, them niggas don't come out.
I have to go to work, man.
There goes Madison Square Garden. I just had to show it, right?
Madison Square Garden.
I just wanted to show it, right?
Big city of dreams, y'all. Big city of dreams.
It ain't hard to do. Yeah.
I have to go to work,
It ain't hard to go to work, man.
Madison Square Garden.
Man.
Big city of dreams, y'all.
Right?
Big city of dreams.
You gotta come out your crib though, man. It ain't hard, man. You gotta come out your crib though, man. You gotta get off the drugs. You gotta get motivated and just come outside, man, and step. And step, man. Instead of sitting online, organizing no motion, being a weirdo. A lot of you niggas is weirdos, man. See, weirdos don't come outside, man. They do weirdo shit, man. They do weirdo shit, man. Facts, man. But this is the Sauce experience, y'all. Yeah. I ain't see none of the weirdos in the room either, man. They know everything though, right? Yeah, they know everything. They wasn't working this weekend, though, man. They did their fight parties, man. They did their fight parties, man. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the content, man. You know? And it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Sauce experience, man. The news by Shanewz. You know, you do have options.
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimu-Helora. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yeah.